What's going on, everybody? Welcome again to my YouTube channel. It is always good to call a spade and not a big spoon. Now, what am I talking about here? I'm talking about Tanzania and football. Oh my God, the two are inseparable. You cannot remove Tanzania from football. You cannot remove football from Tanzania. Yeah? If you want to know what I'm talking about, just Google and you're going to be told how Tanzania love football. It is not something that has started like today or yesterday or the day before yesterday. It started way back. Now, today I decided to go and watch. I'm still in Tanga and I decided to go and watch today's team play in the CAF Confederation Cup, and I was like, oh my God, these people, they were seated in a club somewhere. There are many guys are standing, the border guy. Okay, let me talk about this. When it comes to Tanzania and football, it is something else. So in this club, there are many people who've come and they're seated and they are eager to watch. They're following whatever is going on. It is not like it is just a joking moment. No, everything has to stop for them to be able to follow up with football. Oh my God. And then the border rider, something that really caught my attention. Just imagine today being a Sunday. If these teams do play even on a weekday, whenever it is even rush hour, they do not care. They will have to stop whatever they are doing. They will have to go and watch the matches their national team play. That is how serious it is in Tanzania. Let's say like it is playing about rush hour. These guys are going to stop whatever they are doing. They're going to watch football. They just love to support their team. And I happened to ask one of them, okay, why all this? And somebody told me, okay, it is not something that started today. As I said, it started way back. Now, it is a national pride. Football, it is a source of national pride and unity when it comes into Tanzania. And a victory for the national team is a victory for the entire country. Just imagine. When I think of back home, we have several teams, but the ones who were at the top sometime back, we used to have Gor Mahia, we used to have AFC Leopards, we used to have Ulinzi. Right now, you look at the KPL table and you're like, okay, what happened to Gor? What is happening to AFC Leopards? Anyway, that one aside. So in Tanzania, this is something that is, they really follow up. They really love their team. And I think in today's win, that is a Simba against another team. Is it from Tunisia? I think so. Even the president, Samia Suluhu, just gave them like, I think Kenya shillings, it's $500,000 Kenya shillings. Yeah. Milioni 10 za Tanzania, just to appreciate the team for the win, and that one gives them the morale to continue to continue doing whatever they do best. Now, another reason why Tanzania do love football, oh God, this is a sense of belonging. A sense of belonging. Now, when I think of my team, that is Gor Mahia, AFC Leopards, that is way back in Kenya. Whenever these teams are playing, let's say other teams, Kenyans, some people look at it like it is a community club. They don't look at it like it is a Kenyan affair. They look at it like FC comes from this region, Gor Mahia comes from this region, so it is a community affair. But look at it like in Tanzania, there's nothing like that. In Tanzania here, Simba is a national team. It is for everybody. Yanga, it is for everybody. Azam, it is for everybody, and many, many more. Even Uganda, they do have their football teams. But in today's video, I'm basing mostly on Tanzania, how, or rather why they do love football a lot. Now, they say football brings together Tanzanians from different regions and backgrounds to celebrate a shared passion. And that is why I said, even if you go into a social joint, you're going to meet many people. People just sitting there, they are eager to see what is happening. They are following up step by step. Oh God, and remember the match is being broadcasted in Kiswahili. We got some nice broadcasters who do it very well in Kiswahili. Actually, I loved it and was like, you mean all this time we've been listening to English, Swahili can also give us some nice vibe when it comes to sports. Yeah, that is what is happening in Tanzania. So Tanzania and football, they are one. Talk of Azam, talk of Simba, talk of Yanga, talk of another team. Let me see. Another team that is Singida Black Stars. Talk of Tabora, there is Fountain Gate, Mashujaa, Coastal Union, JKT, Tanzania, Dodoma. I'm telling you, there are so many of them. These are national teams in Tanzania, and Tanzanians are so proud of them. That is why they give the players the support. You know, sometimes it is always good to give the players the support needed. If the players see a stadium that is full, they are so sure that back home, that is if they are playing in another country, they are so sure guys are glued on television. That one gives the players a morale. Yeah. And then another thing, you know, football, it is always a way of life. We have seen, like in Kenya, we had Dennis Oliech, we had, who else? I think I'm forgetting some of the football players right in Kenya who've gone to play for other countries. Yeah, okay, you can, I know Tanzania now being on top of the game, you know most of them. So it is a way of life in Tanzania, and football is more than just a sport for millions of Tanzanians. And that is why I say it is a way of sports. There are several people who are actually earning a living out of football. And then, this is just for fun. I think this is just for fun when it comes to superstition. I remember some time back, Yanga was playing with Simba, just like, it is like a derby, like Gor and FC Leopards. So as usual, they usually say that those are the fans of Simba, that when it rains, somehow it rains and Simba is going to play. They're going to rain stones onto the other team. And then some time back, I can't really remember the year, I think Yanga FC ilifanya ile kitu, iliwachapa, iliwanyorosha. So actually, fans attribute success or failure to magic or juju. Yeah, which adds to the excitement of the game. And then another thing that adds to the excitement of the game, it is the online sports betting. We have seen some people win a lot of cash in betting companies. There are many, the rest of online sports betting platforms. They're just many, and they do add an extra layer of excitement to football matches, because somebody is like, okay, if I'm going to place a bet onto Simba, definitely I'm going to earn this amount of money. That is what they do. So that is the excitement. What excited me a lot is the juju part of it. And remember, today's game was being played at Benjamin Mkapa Stadium. Yeah, that is in Dar es Salaam. Benjamin Mkapa Stadium, that is in Dar es Salaam. So remember, football, it is the most popular sports in Tanzania, and the country has a rich football culture and passionate fans, and that is why I say kuna wazalendo Tanzania. They do love it. They do love their country so much. Yani, they're so patriotism about their country, and when it comes to football, they're so patriotic over their teams. They love their teams to death. My God, I wish such a thing could happen in Kenya. We could be very, very far. Whenever you're in Tanzania, just be careful if you're going to talk ill about the football teams. Tanzania, I can tell you, inaongoza, wengine wanafuata. I say that, like in my previous video, I say Tanzania yaongoza when it comes to water transport. And somebody was like, okay, but it's true. Go to Tanzania, you're going to find the water transport that is using the ferry from Dar es Salaam to Zanzibar, to Pemba, to Tanga. Isn't that a good thing? In Kenya, you only have the ferry cross from Mombasa Island into Likoni. Such a short distance. We also have another ferry in Kisumu. Yeah, we have one in Kisumu, but I can't compare the water system, or rather the water transportation in Kenya to that one of Tanzania. No, that is a big no.